get this thing started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Clemson Tigers offense will go on the attack first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams. This game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running football.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. So Georgia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shut.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And those hairy dogs taking a bite out of another first down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football, establishing the line of scrimmage. That's what the dogs do.
We have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him get checked out. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd full of throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. This crowd rising up, sensing that defense needs some help. Under fire. And a short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Clemson will send the punt team out.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got room to work. Got enough for the first down. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Westbrook. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Just feeds the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Bringing the heat. And he'll just get rid of that. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume, and it'll pay off big time.
Hey, he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get on after the catch and get in the end zone, that's a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Back up now here, second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the option. Shakes off the defender. Good pickup there. He gets it up for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. 45 on his way. Finally corralled but not before. He picks up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tiger. Extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's it, Pride. Makes the grab in the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the wide out. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has it set up 1st and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. A 1st down run in the red zone. He worked his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole. Slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Have a chance on this drive to even the score. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check it out. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Duggan.
Going to have to design something a little bit better than that, fellas. When you're throwing the football, you get 1 yard. That was not an easy catch by the toe tap. Make sure you got his foot down. I don't know if that was worth it for a 1-yard gain.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. Some adjustments here at halftime.
Just keep swinging it. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop them on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Going right to work up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. And tackled here by the defense. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson will send the punt team out. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They go to the ground. And some room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they're taking care of the ball. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The short hands, it's Spears. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns out for the first.
Caught in the backfield, it's Lambert. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. Beneath the shadow of Howard's right, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. He's got it on the move. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. This offense trying to quiet the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it out. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this is the 3rd to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass option. See if you can get the defense involved. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Catch in the middle. It's Duggan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Nice, just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down. New set of downs. Let's go.
1st and 10 from their own 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save it down. Didn't see anything he liked. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Escape. He wants to take the top off.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been moving this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so we're trying to take another shot down the field. Good shot in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening snap for this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets it again. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
This this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. With the short hands, it's Spears. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Westbrook. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Dogs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Everything going in their direction.
Out of bounds, stop just short of the 20 at the 19, and now he'll by Baylor down the street. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Duggan. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if he'll be conservative on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Throwing right. He's got it. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Stokes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. Turning it on! Picks up the first down, still moving. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, like, he's been a guy that they give him the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust that quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game?
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go away from the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They hung in there Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it would be disappointing to only walk away with the field goal. It would feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down 1 possession later. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to throw on 1st down. And as he throws, complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check it out. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense. And now it's 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th fourth down. They'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Quarterback on the keep. Touchdown! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Working that left side now. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
What a great individual effort in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Spears. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls it in. It's Spears. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. We've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. We've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow
Continues to fight for yards. And he's out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move, trying to get the late score. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Spears. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position with this offense. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads and hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers.
This is a period. The complex of achievements is nothing.